He creates light that surprises. Paul Cocksedge. His lamp, Watt, for instance, needs no switch. You can turn it on with a pencil stroke and, by erasing it, turn it off again. The trick? Under the paper is a metal plate that conducts electricity.
It wasn't about styling a lamp to be a beautiful object. It's a very raw piece. It's got a hard surface so you can draw on. It's got a light bulb that's elevated to illuminate the drawing, but the drawing is the most important part. The drawing is the lamp.
Paul Cocksedge can make anything glow. A glass vase becomes an LED lamp when a flower is put into it. If the flower wilts, the light goes out. He's even used human contact to conduct electricity and illuminate an entire dome.
Light, for me, has always surprised me. I've always set up experiments or the beginnings of an idea I've had, and there's always something about it which I never could predict. So that's always interested me.
In his London studio, the British artist also experiments with everyday objects, such as styrofoam cups. What happens when you put them in the oven? Paul Cocksedge tried it out. They melt together and stay that way without any glue. After a few minutes, they become an ingenious lampshade.
There is a surprise as well. You know, people will look at it, they kind of are familiar with the material because they use it, they see it every day. But when they find out the process, there is that kind of that discovery, and you learn something about the piece, and you get closer to the design.
Until 2002, Cocksedge studied product design at the renowned Royal College of Art. One of his teachers was Israeli-born industrial designer Ron Arad, from whom he learned to surmount the barriers between technology, design, and imagination.
And I suppose here I'm trying to make a cloud, and that's what this is. This is gas, and I'm passing light through it, so it's trapped inside this glass sphere.
Cocksedge produces his lights himself, like these plastic lamps. Inside them, colored light from LEDs. The lamps go on and off by themselves, as though they were breathing.
People are slightly kind of confused at first about what they're actually experiencing. I mean, I think a lot of design, it's very much, in your face. You get it within 1 second. Whereas I think the kind of pieces I'm trying to do, I mean, it takes me a long time to understand them and to produce them. So I'd like people to go through that slightly when they experience them, kind of question and understand, and try to challenge them slightly.
Tiny points of light between two sheets of metal. Simple, yet effective. That's exactly what makes Paul Cocksedge's light art so special.